depending on where you are, what you're doing. Afternoon if you've already hit it, evening if you're already there. How are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty fantastic. If you take a look at the screen behind me, we finally got that console update that PC's been testing out for everybody. Thank you. Big thanks to PC for making sure that the bugs got worked out and all that. I know I've been a little salty, but I was just ready for content, that's all. Here we go in all his glory, the Knight. It's going to be a long one, crafters, because I'm going to go ahead and hit you with the content that you guys want to know. What's his power? What's his perks? What's going on? Not ready to purchase yet. As you can see, he's 9,000. I'm at 7,420. But I am absolutely trying to get it up because what I'm thinking is I'll get the new Survivor with the Auric cells, and then I'll use the iridescent shards to come right behind and clean up with the Knight. So that way we can get both of the new contents and show it off on the channel. Anyway, without any further ado, here is the Knight's power. It's called Guardia Compagnia. I think it's Compagnia. The Knight alone is a terrifying monster on the battlefield, but with his loyal guards, he is nearly unstoppable. His special ability is a guard summon. It says tap the power button to activate a guard summon mode. Once activated, move around to create a patrol path. While in guard summon mode, you can aim at a generator in progress, a down pallet, or a breakable wall, and tap the attack button. This will summon a guard to complete a break action on the selected object. You can also tap the power button or drain the power gauge completely to end the guard summon mode. This will summon a guard who will follow the path and patrol there. There are 3 guards that are summoned in the same order each time. The Karn effects, who can break or damage objects faster, the Assassin, who moves faster during the hunt, and the Jailer, who patrols longer and is better at detection. The second part of him is the guard special ability, the Hunt, which I mentioned just up above. While the guard is patrolling, he can spot and detect survivors. If a survivor is detected, the guard will move to their location, leave a standard on the ground. I'm not sure what a standard is, but leave a standard on the ground and start hunting the survivor for a set amount of time. The survivor can escape the guard by unhooking another survivor, grabbing the standard, or surviving until the hunt timer ends. If the survivor is successfully attacked by the guard or the Knight, the guard will disappear. When a guard downs a survivor, the Knight received a killer instinct notification. So basically, they're not going to just slug them out and you're not going to know. You will be informed. 3 powers. We got Nowhere to Hide, Hex, Face the Darkness, and Hubris. Let's start with number 1, Nowhere to Hide. Keep in mind these are tier 3 of these perks, so when you first get them, you're going to get a tier 1 and have to work your way up. The machines of the weak and craven draw your ire. Your anger forces survivors to reveal themselves. Whenever you damage a generator, reveal the aura of all survivor standing within 24 meters of your position for 5 seconds. That would go great paired with something like Lethal Pursuer from the Nemesis. His quote, the Knight, his name is Tarhos Kovacs, and he says, "Out with you cowards, show yourselves." What a brutal quote, my dude. Next up, we got his Hex. You make an example of one of your victims, forcing their allies to become awed by your power. While this Hex is active, all other survivors outside your terror radius will scream intermittently, revealing their auras for 2 seconds each time. Other survivors can also see the aura of the cursed survivors for 25 seconds. When the survivor enters a dying state or becomes healthy, the totem is dull, and this perk permanently is disabled once its hex totem is cleansed. Same with all other hexes. Finally, we have, and he did have a quote for this one too. "I shall make an example of one. These mewling worms will never know peace." And lastly, we have Hubris. You show no mercy, especially those foolish enough to resist. Whenever you are stunned by a survivor, that survivor suffers from the exposed status effect for 20 seconds. Hubris cools down for 20 seconds. And if you don't know what exposed means, exposed survivors will be downed by basic attacks, even if uninjured. "You have made a grave mistake standing in opposition to me this day," he says. Now that we've read his power and his perks, let's get into who on earth this Knight is. It says Tarhos Kovacs didn't remember much about his childhood, but what he did remember, he would chase his entire life. He remembered the cries and screams in the village. He remembered his mother forced to swallow a thick black fluid like medicine. He remembered collapsing to the hard floor, only to awaken in a mass grave, buried under a crush of bodies, with the sound of village burning in his ears. He remembered pulling and pushing and climbing to the top of the bloody mass, only to be seized by death, destruction, and silence, the indifference and impenetrable silence. A high-pitched whine suddenly sounded in his ears, and his skin began to prickle as he realized he was in the presence of something he couldn't possibly understand. And though he couldn't articulate what he was experiencing, he knew it wasn't pain, grief, or fear. It was something else, something closer to awe. As Taros tried to make sense of the moment, he didn't notice the men who approached him from behind. He didn't even react when they carried him off to a horse-drawn buggy and locked him in a small wooden cage with the other slaves. He just stared at the scene, mesmerized. And even as they rode away, telling him he was headed for Italy, Taros stared through the wooden cracks with his eyes wide open and heart wanting to understand what could not be understood. From that day on, Taros belonged to the Guardia Campagna, where he trained under Kadir Hakim. There he learned to wield weapons, forge armor, and recite a code of chivalry to obediently serve those who would employ his services. As the years passed, Taros made few friends amongst the hostile and competitive mercenaries, but his skill, strength, and smarts attracted a small following who believed his courage brought them luck in battle, and that one day he would help them earn their collective freedom. 3 of his followers pledged their undying allegiance to Taros and came to be known as his faithful 3, his pack. Alejandro Santiago, apprenticed with the Guardia Campagna's armor. Duke Malek showed an aptitude for stealth and silent kills. Sonder Ralt matched Taros in size and strength, his weapon of choice a massive battle axe. As the Guardia Campagna carried out campaigns in faraway lands, Taros dispatched countless enemies. Years passed, blood flowed, and yet all that killing still didn't bring Taros closer to what he had experienced in his village. Nevertheless, for his bravery in battle, Taros was granted knighthood and freedom. The Hungarian slave was now liberated, his brutality rewarded, though his heart still longed for something else, something he cannot name or describe. Tired of taking orders from those he considered his inferiors, Taros left the Guardia Campagna to strike out on his own. Their leader, however, refused to release his followers. Determined to raise enough gold to liberate his followers, Taros found employment with a wealthy Italian lord. Vittorio Toscano was the Duke of Portoscuro? Sorry, crafters, I'm doing my best. He was also a scholar, a world traveler, and a collector of ancient knowledge that had been hidden by an unknown cabal of mystics. Taros joined Vittorio's last expedition to find a fragment of a pillar from an ancient school lost in time, a stone Vittorio called the Lapis Paradisus, for he believed it would hold secrets to open a gateway into a perfect world beyond good and evil. The expedition searched Roman ruins in France and crossed the Pyrenees Mountains into Spain, where the path led to the catacombs beneath the Portuguese city of Sintra. The citizens there considered the catacombs sacred. Taros would have to kill the villagers guarding the entrance to retrieve the stone. Not wanting to shed blood, Vittorio commanded Taros to find another way. But Taros, who had seen the most horrific acts committed under the guise of chivalry, refused to be dissuaded by pretenses of honor. He waited for Vittorio to ride back to camp. Then, with a mighty roar, he rushed forward, cutting a path of blood and gore into the darkness until he had the stone in his grasp. Upon returning to the town of Portoscuro, Taros imprisoned Vittorio in his own dungeon, demanding to know the meaning behind the symbols etched into the stone. When Vittorio refused to talk, Taros brutally tortured his friends and relatives and made horrific displays of their bodies to the streets, but nothing he did shook Vittorio's resolve to keep the secrets of the stone from Taros. Enraged, Taros seized control of Vittorio's riches and raised a small army. Within months, Taros fearlessly marched back upon the Guardia Campagna, discriminating their barracks, freeing his followers, and cutting down their enemies like twigs, and collecting their righteous heads for his growing display of quote-unquote valor. In time of several lords of neighboring provinces believed that Tauros was the embodiment of evil. They banded together to create a moral and virtuous army to purge evil from Portoscuro. Tauros ignored their threats. He viewed the lords as cowardly lots who cloaked their greed and ambition in laws, codes, and platitudes. Laws and codes and platitudes designed to hide from the very darkness Tauros embraced and accepted without judgment. But with his enemies on the march, Tauros headed towards the dungeon to give Vittorio the death he deserved. He refused to award him even the slightest hope of rescue. With dark intentions, he entered the small prison, wound his way into the bowels of the earth, and pushed through a torch-lit corridor. He hesitated for a moment, realizing he would never learn Vittorio's knowledge and secrets, but neither would anyone else. That was too good for him, and so he unlocked and kicked open the dungeon door. 2 quick strides brought him into an empty, rat-infested chamber. Tauros stood silent for a moment. Then a roar of indignation burst out of his lungs as the sounds of battle suddenly reverberated through the town. Instantly he stumbled through the corridor, rushed up the twisting stairs, vaulted out of a moonlit doorway, and charged through the pools of gleaming blood and viscera, smashing and shattering his way toward the enemy. The moral and virtuous lords rained flaming boulders and tree trunks among the town, burning. Where was I? The moral and virtuous lords. I lost my place. I'm sorry, crafters. The moral and virtuous lords rained flaming boulders and tree trunks amongst the town, bursting through homes, crushing villagers like worms, pounding the ground, and igniting stacks of hay and piles of lumber into massive fire tongues. Amidst the carnage and chaos, the pack found Tauros, and back to back, they became a whirlwind of death. Some believed their courage gave them luck. Others believed something otherworldly protected them. Whatever it was, they felled dozens of warriors as easily as stomping and crushing beetles. And as they butchered the enemy, Tauros didn't notice the strange fog rising from the fallen corpses and clattering armor until he couldn't see 2 inches in front of him in any direction. Tauros stumbled forward, groping in the fog like the dark fluid his mother forced down his throat all those years ago. His coordination and sense of direction was confused as he called out for his pack. How long had he stumbled in this almost perfect darkness he did not know, but suddenly the fog dissipated to reveal a phantasmal wasteland of rotting bodies and burning villages and great crumbling towers leaning drunkenly on the horizon. He stared in awe, a familiar high-pitched whine sound in his ears, and his skin began to prickle. He stood transfixed, realizing by some incredible chance his heart had found exactly what it had been searching for all his life. He didn't need Vittorio. He didn't need the stone. He had found paradise. He had found the beauty and the horror. He had found the sublime. Alright, that's the story of the night. I'm sorry it dragged on. I'm sorry that my pronunciation was kind of trash panda. I did my best. A lot of these terms are un-American, or not American, and I'm a very small town girl, but I did my best, so. Now, let's go take a look at the other side. This is Mr. Vittorio Toscanio, the man who escaped the night, and amazingly escaped quote-unquote death. He has 3 perks, the first of which is Potential Energy. Your arcane abilities have adapted to the entity's realm after centuries of wandering, granting you unprecedented control over its many devices. After working on Generator for 8 uninterrupted seconds, press the Active Ability button 2 to activate this perk. When this perk is active, repairing the generator will charge this perk instead of making the generator progress. For each 1.5% of the generator repair, the perk will gain 1 token up to 20 tokens. While this perk has at least 1 token active and you are working on a generator, you can press the Active Ability button 2 to consume all of the tokens and instantly make the generator progress 1% for each token. This perk then deactivates. If you lose a health state while this perk has at least 1 token, this perk will lose all tokens and deactivate. Missing a skill check also will result in some tokens lost. Mr. Vittorio says, when you look a layer deeper, you realize everything is connected. Next up, we have his second perk, Fog-Wise. In your countless years in the fog, you've seen it all, and you're focused. You remember most of it, too. Hitting a great skill check while repairing a generator reveals the killer's aura for 6 seconds. He says, I have seen great cruelty, and I have also seen another way. Lastly, his quick gambit. You will have the killer's attention. When you have the killer's attention, you know how to keep it. Others will become confident they won't be interrupted anytime soon. When you are chased within 24 meters of another generator, any survivor working on that generator receives an 8% speed boost to the repair action. Vittorio says, we need not to resort to violence, and I shall prove it. Alright, we read the story of the night. It's time to read the story of Vittorio Toscano. My apologies for my pronunciation in advance, but let's get it, Vittorio. Born to Alberto and Cantera Toscano in 1343, Vittorio Toscano was the youngest of 3 and third in line to inherit his family's land. At age 15, his father sent him to train with Ettore Frabzerio, the same knight who trained his older brothers in the military arts. But Vittorio didn't want to take combat training the way his brothers did. As a student of philosophy, he believed physical violence to be the last refuge of the incompetent. Infuriated by Vittorio's pacifism, Frabzerio ordered one of his pages to attack him. Vittorio dodged and blocked the blows, but refused to fight back. When his enraged opponent lunged, Vittorio parried. His attacker tripped, falling onto his own dagger. He bled out in less than a minute, and Vittorio threw down his own sword, swearing never to pick it up again. Since Vittorio demonstrated an aptitude for scholarship, his frustrated father sent him to study with his uncle Renzo. Besides being the Duke of Port Scorio, Renzo was also a scholar and a collector of rare artifacts. Under Renzo's tutelage, Vittorio focused his studies on lost civilizations and ancient history. He researched forgotten tomes and became an expert on the philosophy and wisdom of the ancient secret societies and obscure guardians of knowledge. Guardians present in almost every century and culture, guardians that went by the manifold names depending on that time and region, and were said to be from another dimension, quote-unquote, a perfect world. He collected everything on the watchers, keepers, guides, masters, observers. Vittorio's research revealed these guardians acted as gatekeepers of advanced and arcane knowledge that would gradually help humanity transcend to a higher plane of existence. He theorized that the observers waited for humanity to acquire wisdom before releasing knowledge that otherwise would lead to their self-destruction. Slowly, these observers found ways to inspire humanity with knowledge that would stimulate growth, understanding, and collective wisdom. Vittorio adopted his uncle Renzo's view that greed for money and power was the source of all conflict. His hope was that the lost knowledge of these gatekeepers might bring peace, harmony, and order to a violent world. At Vittorio's urging, Renzo mounted an expedition to find lost relics and artifacts from the ruins of antiquity. In Hungary, they discovered a bronze dodecahedron that dated back to Roman times. In Asia Minor, they uncovered a hidden tunnel beneath the obelisk of Theodosius, where they discovered stone tablets engraved in arcane cuneiform. They told the tale of a mysterious artifact split into 3 and scattered across the world. A clue led them to the ruins of Troy, where a secret chamber revealed a treasure trove of antiques. The most precious was a piece of that mysterious artifact. Another clue led them to the Isle of Rhodes, where a hidden cave held a second part of that same relic. In Delphi, under the Temple of Apollo, Vittorio discovered the third piece on a black marble altar. Engravings on that altar showed a map of Crete and a star over the palace of Minos. Deep in the labyrinth below the ruins of the palace, Vittorio discovered a place to put a key created by the 3 relics. Ancient machinery came to life. A stone wall slid open, revealing a hidden vault. Renzo and Vittorio entered and found a white marble wall inscribed with what seemed to be a form of Sanskrit. The message warned of a cult that sought to corrupt humanity with the knowledge it wasn't ready for. They had hunted down the observers and imprisoned them, but before being imprisoned, the observers had hidden artifacts around the world with secret knowledge about this dark force and how to stop it from destroying the world. The message also spoke of a stone from an ancient school that held the secrets of traveling between planes of existence. Vittorio believed that stone held the key to finding the observers and their perfect world, called the stone Lapis Pardiscus. As they exited the vault, Renzo stepped on a black serpent. The serpent sank its fangs into Renzo's leg and disappeared as quickly as it appeared. The venom spread fast, and within minutes he passed away. As Renzo's only heir, Vittorio inherited his estate, his library, his title, and his vast fortune. Determined to honor his uncle and help humanity transcend its weakness, greed, and cruelty, he knew he had to find the Lapis Pardiscus and free the observers if they were still alive. In 1391, Vittorio mounted an expedition. He employed a mercenary knight to aid in his efforts and offer protection. Formerly a member of the Guardia Campagna, Torjos Kovacs feared no man or beast. Vittorio's explorations and discoveries eventually led them to a heavily guarded catacombs beneath the Portuguese city of Sintra. If the expedition wanted to enter, they would have to kill those who guarded it. Vittorio had no wish to shed blood and told Taros to find another way. Taros defied Vittorio, and by the end of the day, he had him in irons. When they returned to Italy, Taros locked Vittorio in a dungeon and began a campaign of torturing Portscario, promising to stop whenever he revealed the meaning behind the stone. Within weeks, Taros tired of torturing the townsfolk, and Vittorio was left rotting in the dungeon with no one to talk to but the rats. In his solitude, he scratched the symbols from the lapis pardiscus into the stone floor. He attempted countless sequences while imagining a world like paradise, and just when he was about to surrender to hunger and despair, he tried one last sequence while meditating on a world of endless peace and compassion. At first, he thought he'd failed. He gasped with the last of his strength as the rats approached him menacingly, preparing to feast on his defeated, sallow flesh. Then suddenly a cold, unnatural black fog rose through the stone floor, and within moments he heard cries of anguish and crows circling above him. With difficulty he clambered to his feet and found himself in another world. Not the paradise he had expected. Wow, what a riveting story from both parts. Again, my apology for the pronunciation issues, but I think that we made it through, and we really brought home the story of Forged in the Fog, the next chapter for Dead by Daylight, with a killer and a survivor who are truly together forged in that fog. It's been 22 minutes. Thank you so much for those of you who sat here and patiently waited for me to get through that. I was just very excited to share with you the content that Forged in the Fog has to offer, has to bring. With that said, today's mission is going to be to try to get some of these killers I have not yet tier 1 up and able. We're going to start with Mr. Deathslinger. I have him perked out with Tier 3 Lightborn, Tier 1 Lethal Pursuer, Tier 1 Deadman Switch, and Tier 1 Starstruck. I'm using Hazy Reagent, Rickety Chain, and Spit Polish Rag to try to buff him a little bit more. And again, his power is the Redeemer. If you're unsure what the Redeemer is the rifle that he holds. It's more of a spear gun than a rifle, and it can fire and be reloaded. It does take a few seconds to reload the rifle or the Redeemer, but it has a very great power of drawing survivors closer to you for you to get that hit. So he's like a close range to mid-range killer. I'll throw his character info briefly up on the screen. His name was Caleb Quinn before he became known as the Deathslinger, and his story is one of interest. We've read through it previously on the channel, so I don't really feel the need to drag you guys through the story again. It's just he was learning a trade, people were bullying him, he applied the trade to help himself out, and of course, first game I draw today, and I get 2 of the new Vittorio guys. Absolutely psyched to have them, and I'm hoping we land the new map as well. Outside of a Tier 1 Vittorio and a Tier 2 Vittorio, I'm also getting an Ace and a Tier 3 Fang. Let's go, crafters. Even if they win, that Vittorio just looks sick, dude. He is absolutely amazing looking. Thank you to Stream Elements for doing his job, and thank you to those of you crafters who have been doing the same. 23 people on YouTube, let's go, bro. Thank you so much for getting those numbers up. If we can get that number to 50, I will do a face reveal January 1st of myself and Anubis Chan. That's my dog. He's a pit bull boxer. Rat Terry Mix, if you want to see it, let's keep pushing. We're at 600 plus on Twitch, and if we can get that to 1,000, same dealio. It's either or. Does not have to be both, but thank you guys so much for the support. You've shown the channel since June. I'm having an absolute time streaming for you guys and hanging out for you guys, and as a benefit, I'm trying to get these videos uploaded to YouTube so that Twitch's culling system doesn't kind of remove them, and we don't lose these great content forever. So I appreciate everybody who's joined both sides, especially those who have joined the YouTube side, as it's a major benefit to us. Alright. The Shattered Square, the Decimated Borough. This has to be the new map. This is awesome, dude. I am so hyped. Let's go. Where you at? Where you at? So we got 2 on that end, 2 on that end. I'm gonna go for... Anybody going for Jen? Come on, I've got a few seconds left. These two look like they're stalking towards this Jen. Let's go, bro. Let's go. This is absolutely awesome. This is an amazing looking map. Oh, I see one of the Vittorios right now. He's making his way through the map. He's making his way mid-map. Hey, bud. How you doing? Let's go. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. I know you know if you want it. I can't hit it. Oh, dropping that pallet mode. Nice. Thanks for the 100 points, my guy. Very smooth. Let me went this way. I don't know this map, so it's going to take me a minute, but I am psyched to have the new content. You know what I mean? Alright, you're just looping me. Let's move on to some generator running. Got my little chase in there. Beautiful. Let's go. Not that Gen. Okay. I'm wondering if it was that Gen in the corner that obviously somebody spawned in by. He's still looping without me. That's fine, my dude. Let's go. So it looks like we can get through this doorway right here. Very nice. Nobody back here. Okay. So there's 3 survivors. I don't know where they are. Yeah, how about we not loot right there? How about no? How about a no, Vittorio? Okay, bud. If you're just gonna stand there and stare into my soul, I'm gonna get you on the ground. But thank you for the hit, though. Appreciate you. Let's go this way, my guy. Surely there's a hook this way. I do not know. Surely there's a... Hey, Ace. What's up, my guy? What's up, my guy? I'm not gonna make it a hook, so I'm just gonna drop Vittorio and chase Ace. That's a pretty open air, so they should be able to get Vittorio pretty easily. I'm gonna stop and, Oh, you're blocking. You're body blocking the dang thing. No thank you, dude. I don't know how you got hurt like that. I only slapped you once, sir, but okay, I'll take the ace. Take the ace in the hole, as it were. And beautifully, there is a hook right here for Mr. Ace. We can get him all hooked up, taken care of. Right away. And somebody immediately pulled him off hook, which is great, so I don't get camping. Just around this backside. Really, bud? You got head on? That's too bad, bud. That's too bad. You missed me by like a good foot, sir. You missed me by a good foot. Oh, it's Fang that rescued you. Sweet gravy. Hello, Fang. How you doing? You doing well, Miss Fang? Oh, you're not doing so well. You tried to go in the locker and then I guess come out. I don't know if that was an attempt at head on or if she just thought I was going the other way. Fair enough. Fang's on hook. Very nice to see it. Nobody picking up that Vittorio. What a shame, honestly. What the heck is going on here, bro? Ace is back on the floor. What is happening? I'm not that brutal, bro. 1 gen done. Very nice. That means the other Vittorio, the only person who is moving right now, has to be this way by process of elimination. So let's get it, dude. Alright. I doubt he's still up here, but let's just give it a check already. Okay, he had to have just jumped down. That was our hoo-ha. Yep. He's making a run for his fellow man. Fair enough. I mean, you still got 4 gens to go. Vittorio's power is awesome, but probably not that good. Oh, I missed you. Oh. But, my dude, you got the other Vittorio, and I'm absolutely just gonna slug him back out. There you go. Vittorio 3 for the rescue on everybody else. Meanwhile, we're finally gonna get Vittorio 2 to hook. Very nice, very nice. New map. New map is gorgeous, bro. New map is gorgeous. Alright. Looks like Vittorio went for the rescue. Ace healed up. That's okay, because we got Vittorio 2 in that hook finally. Got some fresh scratchy marks this way. Anybody touching that gen? No. Anybody coming over here? Oh, it's the Fang. Running. Running with a passion. Passion for the arts. And a passion for being on the floor. If I'm right, Fang's a gamer girl, dude. I wonder how she would like this video game called Get on the Hook 2000. It's a really passionate game about hooks and being hooked. And I think it's awesome sauce. Alright, I saw somebody running this way. It could have been Ace. I don't think it was a Vittorio, bro. No, it wasn't. Oh my gosh, it was a Vittorio. I think we grabbed the wrong one with spear gun, though. Yeah, we did. But I got the moves anyway. Got an early slapperoonie. You're gonna pallet me. Thank you so much, sir. Payment. We will process that instantly. Thank you so much. And my guy, I am coming for you, because we all know that you're gonna James Bond over here. Oh my gosh, I got that hook. I got that hook. You're not gonna save him. Oh, you did. But how did that work? Okay, well, I'm gonna follow you while reloading. You're not hurt, so we gotta fix that equation right now. Loving this map, guys. The visuals are just absolutely amazing. Yeah, you're the loser, bud. Too bad I out-looped you. Got a nice hit. I'm just gonna stand here, bro. And guess what? I'm pretty sure this is just... Oh, really? I missed that hit? Oh, that was trash, Panda. That should not have missed, guys. I feel like that was a flubble. Anyway, we're chasing him down. We're chasing him down. You go for the vault. You're done. You're done. You're done. Oh, you're gonna throw a pallet. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go around the other one. And then I'll break pallet. And then I'm gonna break chase because that guy, he's just too dang good. And I'm sure they've got some awesome gen sauce while we've been chasing Vittorio around like a madman. Let's go, dude. This is absolutely fantastic, guys. Love this map. Hoping somebody's over here because I hear a fake tick, tick, tick from somewhere. Oh, I'm just hearing things. I'm crazy, okay? There's nothing that way. Let's push this direction. They still need 4 gens. I don't know if we're creating pressure or if I'm just cray-cray or what. So, oh yeah, I forget. Deadman Switch like kind of shuts off a gen every time we take care of business. So, and by take care of business, I mean hook that survivor, bro. But absolutely love to see 2 Vittorios in the new map. In the first game I pull of the day. Come on, one of these 2 is calculation. Yep, we just got some action back there. Nothing going on with that one. I'm guessing they're trying to get their stacks over here. Get their stacks on, because that's his main power. Stacks for days, bro. Reverse the stacks for days. Well, I mean, I can't take his stacks from him, except by damaging him. So, Vittorio, you over here, bud? Are you here, sir? I'm looking for you with a passion, sir. A passion for action, sir. Do. Just a moment, Crafter. Alright, Crafter, sorry about that. Just needed to catch up with management real fast. Hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay of the map. Enjoying that Vittorio hook real fast. That was beautiful, right? What's going on over here that got like two pump-a-lumps in 1 second? Hello? Can I help you? Can anyone help you? Are you in this locker? You were. Fang, my girl. When are you gonna learn lockers are just toxic, dude? Lockers are not the ticket. They're not the key. And they're not good for business, my girl. And with that, I believe that was an out. Yep, that was an out. Fang's done. Fang's out of the competition. Ain't no more Fang coming on. Sorry if you guys were rooting for Fang. She's not gonna be the winner of today's competition. 2 Vittorios just run around in midland. You really trying it, bud? Okay. How about a slapperoonie? Okay, you're gonna go that way. Fair enough. Let's go that way. I want to go this way anyway, because it's clearly somebody else is over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna make window in time, but hello? Hello, Vittorio? You've disappeared on me. Very good. GG, bro. But I've got... Yeah, but I've got other questions. This is a new map management. This is what it looks like. And we've got 2 Vittorios, 2 and 3 that want to play games. I didn't know they were Jigsaw, bro. Oh my gosh, Ace. Same thing Fang went through, my boy. Not realizing that you can't just jump into a locker and instantly be safe. I already used that one. Well, let's go a little further. I'm sure my Death Slinger can hold you a little longer, especially when you're not even giving me the squirm, my dude. Ah, he's just vibing. He was like, take me to the hook. I have failed. My whole existence is a complete failure. Alright, sir. Fair enough. Let me go ahead and rewind time a little bit on this gen. I've only done the 1 gen, which I expected to be gen rushed, perfectly honest, with 2 Vittorios. But it doesn't look like we're getting that done. I don't know if it's pressure from me or like what the case is. I'm guessing he's DCing here, so let's just get those points from you. And you're going back on 3rd hook, hopefully before you DC. Because he's just standing here, ain't doing nothing. So, there you go. You're out the game, Ace. Goodbye. See you later. There's another gen, finally. That means at least one of the Vittorios has to be this way. As if Fang and Ace are no longer with us, and that leaves only Vittorios in the game. So just a quick scope of the area. You guys wouldn't be hiding in lockers. I don't think so. I don't think the Vittorios are hiding in lockers. Nope, they are not. They are definitely not skis. So that leaves us a bunch of gens to check, as they haven't done anything. They're pretty spread out on this map, so I don't know how you would even 3-gen this, honestly, unless you had somebody like Nurse with excellent traversal skills. Deathslinger doesn't really have those traversal skills, to be perfectly honest. I'm hoping to get one more Vittorio out, and then GG, well played. I mean, I should hope for the 4K, but I just don't think it's going to happen. The one Vittorio is just an excellent looper, and so I don't see it, but the other one is not quite as good, so... Alright, they both healed up. Game on. Let's go. We're just hitting the gens in order that I see them. They weren't at the previous ones, so I'm feeling like this far one is the sauce. This has to be the one they're working on, and I see a little bit of blue glow. That's definitely a Vittorio, if nothing else. Hi, Vittorio. How you doing? Where are we going? Are you looper? Probably. You sprinted away. Let's go ahead and get that damage on the gen. Get that stuff regressing. Hey, bud. You came back for me. That's sweet. It's very sweet of you, Vittorio. You just couldn't leave well enough alone, you pacifist, huh? I shouldn't hurt anyone because you shouldn't hurt anyone? I don't think that's the T, Vittorio. I don't think how that works, my man. I don't like my odds. Oh, we're running around. Oh, you're the spinny boy. Well, your boy is like W keying away. You're just like, I'm gonna spin and see if that gets you. No, dude, it's not gonna get my goat. I'm gonna go see where your friend Medkit is. He needs some taco seasoning to his tacos. All right. He told me he's got bland tacos, and we're trying to fix that. Well, you make all of the noise in the world, my boy. What are you doing? You over there starting a Congo band? Like, what is up? What's the T, Vittorio? Like, what? How are you making so much noise, my boy? Goodness. Just can't handle it, huh? The pressure of being awesome. And that's my 3rd kill! So if the last Vittorio grabs hatch, that's cool. Honestly, this is just a beautiful world. I'm just gonna walk through it. We got half buildings. We got barrels with weapons in them. We got old-timey hooks. We got everything. These generators just feel kind of out of place, if I'm honest. But that's the game. You can't really take the generators or the hooks out. This is clearly a village that crumbled now. Is it the village that Tauros was from? Is it the village that Vittorio was from? We don't really know. It's unclear. It's just a village. It's kind of been burned to the ground. Vittorio grabbed hatch. GG, bro. Ruthless killer. That's what we want to hear this morning. Tell me I at least got that obsession hooked a couple times. I am so close. I just need to hook that obsession one more time for 45k blood points. As for this match, I got myself 33k blood points just for vibing and hanging out today. And a little bit of match XP as well. Very nice. Again, sorry for the 20 minutes of just reading their stories, but I felt like Forged in the Fog was the newest chapter to come to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, and I just felt like it needed a little bit of love. I did some research, and it seems like mobile's not quite there yet, but hopefully mobile will be joining us fully soon. That is just awesome sauce that they're making availability on multiple platforms. We've only got about 20 minutes left of the stream, so what I would like to do today is to close out with some The Hag. I'm starting to like her. I'm starting to vibe her. So let's get her all squared away. She needs add-ons. She needs offerings. She needs dang near everything, but that's completely alright. Let's increase that, and then let's do a little offering. I don't know what I want. All survivors will start the trial separated. That's the one. We increased her teleporting range and how long her traps will stay up. So hopefully the Hag with these buffs will be a little bit more toxic. We got Fang Min coming in and a tier nothing ace. What will be joined? A Vittorio, that's what I'm talking about, and a Hattie. I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Let's go, dude. Let's make this the best match of the stream. Last match was pretty good in opening 3K. Can't hate that, but this is going to be our second and final match. I'm sorry again that I wasted 20 minutes, but we'll be back either later today or tomorrow with some more DBD. So if this is the content you want to see, let's pump it up and keep that watch time going, dude. You guys have been slaying the watch time, and again, slaying those goals that I mentioned earlier. We got a whopping 23 subscribers on the YouTube, and if we can just get to 50, I'll have to honor January 1st face reveal, and you guys will put us in the running for something real. Alright, so we're changing around a little bit. Looks like we got a Lori, Vittorio, Fang, and a Hattie. Hattie's not readying up, but in 1 second she's going to be forced to. Yep, I believe she's already locked in for the win, crafters. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. 10,000% pumped. Like I said, I've been saving up to get this next chapter taken care of and squared away. Yeah, it's a whopping 24.67 gigabyte update on Xbox. I don't know PC, I don't know PlayStation, but for Xbox, again, 24.67 gigabytes, but I love it because they added the new chapter finally, which means we can start waiting and anticipating for the next new thing, because isn't that how gaming works, crafters? Isn't that how it works? You get the new content, and you're immediately like a kid at Christmas, like, where's my next present? But no, I am absolutely psyched to have Vittorio in the night with us. I think that they are an honestly amazing chapter, and I think that their backstories are so intertwined, and it's so beautiful. I love when the killer and the survivor have kind of like a meta going on, right? They've got a relationship, and they have a reason to strongly hate or dislike each other, depending on if you think hate is too strong a word. We're almost there, almost loaded. Nobody DC, and the fun will be on me, right? Hag is gonna hag it up. Do we get the new map again? I so hope so. I'm trying to learn that new map. So, like, how it worked out is, like, everybody's getting access to the new map. You just have to pay for Survivor, Killer, and if you buy the pack on Xbox, it's $7.99 right now. It comes with Survivor, Killer, and a new jacket that I believe is for Vittorio, because I don't see the knight blinging out in a jacket. But yeah, for $7.99 you get those three things. We did it again! We're on the new map again! Yes, please, dude. I love the vibe of this map. The death and destruction and gloom. Let's get it. I found two right off the bat. Where's the other two? Over there. Okay, these two are closer to me and they're going straight on Jen. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it! Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, bro! Oh man, missed that match. Missed that hit. Still making baby mistakes. You just paladed me, bro? That was a sweet save, dude. Don't even know who saved you, but you should love that. Was that a Hattie? Is that a Hattie doing circles, bro? Love to see it, bro. Love to see the ambition and the drive. Hi, Hattie. How you doing? We're just going for a little chasey here. Just want to see your skill set, see what we're working with. Trying to get acquainted with these four survivors. It's like a teacher on the first day of school. Trying to learn her pupils a little bit. Got a little slap, but I'm going to let her go. I'm going to let her go. Yeah, just the paw, though. It's not like the whole thing. It's legit just the paw. Because I thought, like, as she was a swamp creature, like, maybe it would slowly take over her body. That was, like, my thing. Yeah, I just don't like the face for the full bodysuit, so... Oh, hi, how you doing? Survivor found plus 400. GG, bro. Hi, come on. You're running right past the Scourge. You want to go on there? You want to? No. You want a little hookarini? No, Lori. No, you don't want the. You don't want the hookarini? Come on, you know you want it. I just heard you window. Heard you vault. You vaulted for this hook Scourge, right? Nah, not today. Not today. There's one in the basement. Oh, they must be opening a chest or something in the basement. Good gravy, Miss Lady. What are you guys doing? Love it. Love it all. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop a little health way here. Got you with the double stun. And got you scared. And guess where you're going, Hattie, since you wanted to play in the basement, my girl. Exactly, you're going in the very basement you played in. That was a generator pop. Ooh, this basement looks sick. I can't stay because I'll be camping, but like, ooh, it looks sick, dude. And we're just gonna hit that stairwell with another little rendition of myself, and then we're gonna go look around and see who else we can mess with at this time. Who else could we possibly get on a Scourge hook? Because I got Scourge hooks of death applied all over this map. What's going on, bro? Hello? Hello? I am drawn by the sound of confusion. Hello? Oh, it's you, Lori. We meet again, Lori. How are you? It's funny, the two people that I met at the very beginning, one's in basement and one's being chased. I mean, she paladed me. GG. Love that stun. Love to see it. Yep, somebody triggered the trap. So now, oh, it's Lori going in to switch places with Hattie. Isn't that sweet? That is so sweet, crafters. Hattie giving 0 flips, running for the hills. That's right. Let me get a little slap on her. And now we're gonna grab Miss Lori. Where'd you crawl to, my girl? Are you trying to leave me? Where are you? Where are you, dude? What? She's down here somewhere. At least we get a nice look at this basement. But like, what? Where are you? Hello? Oh, you're hiding in the darkness, thinking I won't see you. GG, bro. That was a click of another generator. But now we got Miss Lori in the basement. Miss Lori in the basement, everyone. We're going to put a double trap this time because one trap just wasn't enough trappage. We're going to hit that with a mid-tier trap and a top-tier trap, and then we're going to get back out in the field because we got Hatties and Fangs and Vittorios to bother. Somebody's clearly very near close by. Hello? I hear you, Hattie. I hear your suffering, your pain. I'm drawn to it. Where you at? Where you at, girl? Let's link. How you doing? Hello? Hag's searching. Oh, that's a trap. Oh, Fang coming in for the rescue. No, thank you. I did not know you could grab off a rescue, bro. Sweet. Now I got a Fang in the basement too, my girl. How are we doing? Yep, somebody retreating violently. I'm assuming that's Hattie. Yep, Hattie didn't even... Oh, no. Girl, I wasn't even close to that pallet. No, get out of here. Get out of here. You did not get the double save, Hattie. What the heck are you talking about? You really trying it? Oh, I guess you guys got out of the basement with Mr. Vittorio. Hattie. Hattie, no. Hattie, no. Hattie, no. How are you hitting me with these, like, stuns from, like, 8 feet away, Hattie? Like, what is this nonsense? What are you, you superhuman woman, you? Absolutely not, Hattie. Absolutely not. I will chase you to the edge of the map. Where are we going? Can I check these gens, by the way? Yeah, in the bush again. Why do you guys think you blend with bushes, if I may ask? Yeah, no, you do not blend with bushes, Hattie. And I believe this is going to be Itski's. If not, we're going 2. It's one of the 2. Hoping for Itski's. Are you done? No, that's stage 2. But you want Scourge hook now, Hattie. You done messed up and got the Scourge. Scourge of the Black Seas. It killed a lot of people, dude. Just like dysentery and stuff. Like, it is not something. That's something I would never mess around with. Dysentery, absolutely not. Ucky stuff, dude. Like, absolutely just. Excuse me? Hello? Did you just get off hook, ma'am? Oh, you did. Well, GG. GG. Oh, it was too soon? Was that timer made longer, or is that just me? I feel like they had to up the timer because people being toxic. Okay, we can hack it. Your timer should be out by now. So the next hit, you're already dead-hearted. Where are you going? Yeah, you're already dead-hearted. Let's go ahead and help Hattie out of this beautiful place. Send her to somewhere more devastating. I don't want to use a Scourge though. Can I get a plane? Can I get a plane, Jane? Oh my gosh, we're not gonna make it. Hey Vittorio, here's your classmate. How you doing? Yeah, I just want to stop your progress right now. I'm not gonna make it anywhere just by eating. Where did he go? He's like, really? Right around? You're not even gonna try to heal her, Vittorio? You're just like, get a toolbox it out? That's trash, Panda, sir. That is not nice, sir. That's absolutely trash panda now. I don't know which way you went, but I will remove this pallet from my arena, as it is trashy. And then I will remove this generator. Progress a little bit. He couldn't have gone too far. I mean, he could have sprinted across. There's Fang going for the crouch. The stealth crouch. She's one-hit wonder over here. Hey, Fang, where you going? Where you going, Fang? You looping, Fang? We looping. We doing loop-de-loops. Oh, we went upstairs. Where are we going, Fang? Where do we? Oh, out the window. I can go this way. Sweet. Oh, Vittorio doing the same loop-de-loop. Follow Vittorio for some more chase. Sounds like I'm like a CNN producer. Oh, slap-a-doodle-doo, and Vittorio's on the floor. Now we got Hattie on the floor and Vittorio on the floor. The difference is somebody just picked up Hattie, and Vittorio is going on a Scourge hook. They picked up another gen, meaning they just need 2 gens to get out of here, but I feel like the pressure has been great from this one. That's an upstairs gen. We'll probably grant him that one, and we'll try to put pressure on the others. Nope, nope. You guys are healing over here, really? Really? I hate the healing process. Get out of here. Bang, you are not a bush for the last time. Lockers and bushes, my girl. Not the ticket, not the way to be. Y'all pulled him down, but that's okay. Fang is going on hook next. Next up, right now, I hear the running behind me. It's not gonna help you. Okay, Hattie, I'm going for you. I see you. I see you, girl. And since you all want to keep using this house, I forgot I'm hag and I can just drop traps everywhere. Vittorio, really? You tried the same loop, bro? Slap-a-rooney! Lori on the floor. We got a Lori on the floor. Let's move her away. Actually, thank you for this hook. Get out of here so I can put her on hook. Thank you. Don't bogart the hook, guys. Don't bogart the hook. We're gonna hit this with another trap. That worked out well last time. And now I got 3 beans in a pod. 3 beans in a pod. Got a slap on Hattie because there's no need going after Fang with her already being under protection and all. Hattie, you know you're going down. You can throw that pallet if you want, Hattie, if that makes you feel more comfortable. You'll go down eventually. Oh, okay. There's subtle teabag on that. Just, no thank you, man. There's no need to teabag a killer. Like, that's just not necessary. It's just not. I completely forgot we were playing Hag. I thought we were playing like an M1 killer. That's why I forgot I had traps, guys. Goodness, what kind of elevation would we be getting on this game if I had been hagging it out? I mean, I know I used some to prevent them from unhooking and stuff, or make unhooking harder, but I've not been using her full potential. I apologize. Sounds like you got this generator pretty pumped. Let's unpump it. Let's depump it up. Okay. And we got scratch marks. Which one are you in, Fang? This one? I'm telling you guys, the Fangs with the absolute audacity to just, like, go straight in a locker ahead of you. Fang, is this one and done, bro? Please don't remove my Scourge hook. Oh, okay. It really was. I should have gone for something better. But that's okay. We still got 3 other Scourges in the match. Vittorio, Hattie, and Lori all injured. And somebody made noise over here for us to go make frenzy winsies. Hi, how you doing? So since you guys want to play around, we're just going to hit this generator with at least 1 trap real fast. Get a knock on it. And hit it with a 2nd trap. So if you come from either of those ways to try to get on the gen, I'm going to be notified. And chaos will ensue. Still, everybody in the injured state love it because there's a hook to the left of that, so just kind of heading out. Did somebody touch it already? Is somebody touching it already? No. I hear somebody moaning, so they're not that far. They're definitely going to want to go back and get that. Like I said, they got 2 gens that they need, so they're definitely going to want to, you know. Yeah, I thought that was a window, but it was not quite the window we were looking for. Hello? Oh, you messing up upstairs? Hello? Hello, I'm here. Oh, I'm too late. Okay. That was a teleport. Let's go. Vittorio, my man, tripping the trap. How you doing? Oh, you're not doing well and are on the floor? I can see that. How about we get you off the floor and get you to a slightly better place for you? This hook right here will suffice. It's not a Scourge, but we'll certainly take care of your needs, Vittorio. Then we come back over here and just tappa. Kind of reinstate our little trappas. Clearly somebody triggered both, but that's okay. We'll get them back up there. We'll just head away to a gen, a better place. Hattie and Lori still not healing. Vittorio almost out if they don't get him. If they do get him, that leaves him on last hook, in my opinion. So maybe not the best play for you guys to pull him off. Maybe just let him lose. Like, and my survivor sense would be like, let Vittorio lose so we can get some gen progress. But that's just me. I hit the ad a couple of times. All right, nice. They did it. They got another gen. Now we need one gen left. Where are my gen options? One there, one upstairs, one over there. That is not a 3 gen that I'm wanting, but Vittorio's in play, so let's see what happens, guys. Will they heal finally? No, that's still out. Let's go back to the house. They kept trying to start that one. Start your engines, crafters, right? Anybody come up here and try to put the moves on this gen? No, that makes them be at the other one. Alright, by process of elimination, we know where to head. Hello? Oh, they've almost got this one. Absolutely not. Get off. Absolutely not. Shut that down. You're not leaving. We're having fun. It's like a play date, bro. Drop some traps. Gonna get out of here. Gonna drop some new ones right here. Probably right here, honestly, right before it. That would be the best play. And then we're gonna go back down and check on this one. Still sparking. Man, that one far one is a push, though. I think it's further than 40 meters, so I'm not sure my traps are gonna help me. The fact that I can see my traps are set, though, from like right there, I'm just gonna go back. Tag Hattie. Make sure my generator's still sparking. And get a good trap back on the floor. Now, if they see that one, I also want to hit one over here. Just in case. Okay, the one is still established up there. How about over there? How are we doing on this far gen? How are we doing, crafters? We having tea, cookies, and milk? I hope so, dude. That is some of the best stuff on planet Earth. Still sparking out. I don't see my traps anymore, so we'll just go ahead and help them out. Drop a couple of... Oh, okay. Okay, what's happening? Okay, on the gen that they had almost done, I got close enough that I can get the teleport. What's going on over here? I hear Hattie, but I don't see her. Is she in the bush? Is she in this bush? No. Let's gonna hit it with a fresh trap then. And trap both sides again. Because why not? It gives me a wider protection. Nobody's tripped that trap, but I have reason to believe they may still be up there. Like they just walked around it. So, we gotta just take a quick peek. Nope, nope. All good, all quiet. I love when you get down to the last trap and that's the one that's like not working for you. Get out of here, girl. Like you knew I was coming. Oh, maybe you didn't. It was Hattie I was playing with earlier. Let's go ahead and retrap. Get you, and let's just take you on a tour of the world, shall we? So that one's still good. Ma'am, calm down. Calm down. You're fine. We're just going on a little tour of this beautiful city together. I don't know why you're so upset. Trying to take you out to dinner, bro. I don't see what the problem is. Dinner and a date with a hook, that is. I see a Hattie. Oh, that's another kill for me, crafters. So now it's down to Vittorio and Hattie. Will one get the hatch, or will they both die, or what's the situation? Will they finally get that last gen and both escape? I mean, the options are beautiful, right? They're very far between. Very nice. We know Hattie just tripped this. No pallet there to save you, Hattie. Hattie's down, guys. Vittorio's fully healed, though, so he just might be getting out of here. Aw, Hattie. There's two options right here. We're gonna go with this one. I like this one. If I was Vittorio, I'd be staying on gen, bro. Especially with knowing that that was probably a kill, and it was. That is a 3K right there with the hag. She's getting a lot better. I'm starting to respect the power of the hag. Now let's just wander around. If Vittorio leaves, it's all good, just like last time. He can absolutely slay King and get out of here. You're fine. I'm just going to be looking around, trying to determine where the hatch might be. Last time I didn't get to see where it was. Like, as I was coming around the corner, the survivor jumped and did the hatch. Hello? Hello? I found it, crafters. And let's just close it. Let's let Vittorio out the doors instead. I found it. So, in this big, weird, meaty structure by one of the doors. Okay, that's one of them. Let's take a look at the beautiful architecture of the gates. They went with a castle gate, which I just think is epic looking. Now, it does still have the same meaty control panel, but it has a castle gate. Possibly because it's new, so they might just be spoon-fitting you the content just because it's new, but I'm okay with that, man. Like, I love this map. I think it looks gorgeous. Vittorio looks like he escaped through another method. Yeah, that gate on the far end was up. Merciless Killer again with the Hag. Like I said, I'm sorry, as you can see, I just made the one arm. Little swamp-like. Should have gotten that last obsession. Should have cleared my 45,000 for the day. Without the 45,000, I scored a whopping, a staggering 86,000 blood points that round. And I got 2 progressions. We are 1 progression away from Tier 1 Silver. Can you guys believe it? That's awesome sauce. Let's go ahead and claim our 45,000 prize. And then I'll hit you guys with that outro. I just want to thank each and every one of you that support the channel, even if it's 5 seconds of viewing. Every little bit helps, as I'm a small creator, small content. And if you guys didn't hear the unfortunate news, the unfortunate news is that this will be my last month of full time with you guys. What does that mean for the channel? What does that look like? Well, let me break it down for you. This month and the previous month since June, I have been running 6 to 7 days a week, absolutely slamming content down Twitch's throat, just streaming and dreaming, getting on sometimes as early as 8 o'clock in the morning and going as late as like 10 or 11 at night. That is going to be greatly reduced. I will no longer be streaming Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesdays. You'll only be able to catch my content on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But that is because those are the days that I feel like I'll get more pull, more audience, and more people will be able to see the content, as some people, they work heavily throughout the week, and it just gives me more of a talk with you. If I see Thursdays are still not getting enough traffic, they may get dropped and it might become just Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But it will be pretty much all day on the days that I just mentioned, Thursday through Sunday. It's going to be a big push still. I'm still going to keep the hours up with you guys, coming in as early as I can swing and leaving as late as I can swing to keep more of this great content in your hands. Don't worry about the full-time to part-time transmission. I'm going to make it seamless. I'm going to make it fun. We're going to love it. All right. We're not going to stop playing the same great games. So if you're hooked on the content and you just don't want to let it go, it's not a problem. It's just a little bit of a change, a strategic change, as I am going to be looking to take a job a little bit to help financially. If you love this channel and want to support it, the best thing you can do for me is continuing to get the followers up on Twitch and get the subscribers up on YouTube. They're the same half of the same coin. Both ways are free. A follow for me is always free and always will be if you like what you see. And clearly, a lot of you are showing Twitch and YouTube that you do, and I greatly appreciate that. Now, if you are looking for a way to support the channel a little bit more financially, as it is winter months and times are a little hard for me right now because people aren't buying as much as they used to, which is odd, seeing as Christmas is around the corner. Anyway, I digress. If you were looking for a financial way to support the channel, we do have direct links to me at paypal.me/kittycraft0220 and hashtag kittycraft0220 as well. There's also an option to subscribe to me on Twitch if you feel in your heart that that's right for you. Alright, thank you, crafters. It's been a fantastic 62-minute run together with 2 great matches and the Forged in the Fog update coverage in the beginning. I really appreciate everything you're doing. Let's keep it up together. Let's make 2022 go out with a bang. That said, stay safe out there. If it's cold like it is here, please bundle up, light a fire, stay warm. If it's hot where you are, then hit that fan. Get yourself cool, drink lots of water, and stay safe, as always, till we meet again. Keep on crafting, crafters. I'll see you soon. Kittycraft out.